Alright, so now we go to the next part. We want to discuss about communication. Okay, the most popular internet activity is communication. Okay, family, friends, businesses all use this electronic communication. Okay, the methods of communication, we can use email, messaging, social networking, blogs, microblogs, webcasts, podcasts, and wiki. Alright, electronic mail, most commonly we call email, okay, is a method of exchanging digital messages from an author to one or more recipients. Okay, each email is having the same components, alright, such as addresses, subjects, and attachment. Okay, so electronic mail, okay, as I said earlier, they must have three basic components, that is addresses, subjects, and attachment. Okay, we go one by one. Okay, the addresses. Okay, the address of the person, okay, we are receiving the message. Okay, it has two basic part. Okay, the first part is the user's name, and the second part is the domain name, which include the top level domain. Okay, so this is an example of email address. Okay, so this part we call it as a username, and this part we call it as the domain name. And some of the email address, they have the next part, that is we call it as a top level domain. Okay, so as I said earlier, alright, the next email components, okay, they must have a subject and also the attachment. Okay, so what is a subject? Subject is one line description to present the topics of the message. Okay, while attachment is the files that can be sent along with the email but are separate from the message. Okay, so this is an example, okay, of email interface. Okay, so this is where you insert the address, and this is the subject. Okay, and also when you click this button, this is for you to attach any file together with your email. Okay, alright, so email have two types. Okay, that is a email clients and also a webmail. So what is a email client or client-based email? Okay, this system require a special program known as an email client to be installed in your computer. Example, the most widely used email clients are Microsoft Outlook and Apple's Mail. While web-based email system, or we call it as a webmail, do not require an email program to be installed on your computer. Most ISP offer webmail services, such as the free webmail service providers, Google's Gmail, Microsoft Hotmail, and Yahoo Mail. Okay, so if you ever send an email, have you come across two field right next to the two field? Example here. Okay, alright, from here, okay, next to two field, there is another elements that they display as a CC and BCC. Okay, read on if you ever wondered, okay, what these two terms mean and what the fields are for. Okay, so what does CC mean? Okay, in email sending, CC, okay, stand for carbon copy. Alright, back in the days before the internet and email, in order to create a copy of the letter you were writing, you had to place carbon paper between the paper you were writing and the paper that was going to be your copy. Just as the physical carbon copy above, CC is an easy way of sending copies of an email to other people. If you have ever received a CC'd email, you probably notice that it will be addressed to you and a list of other people who have also been CC'd. Okay, so another part, okay, what does BCC mean? BCC stands for blind carbon copy. Just like CC, BCC is a way of sending copies of an email to other people. But what is the difference? The difference between the two is that while you can see who else has received an email when CC is used, that is not the case with BCC. It is called blind carbon copy because the other recipients won't be able to see that someone else has been sent a copy of email. Okay, so that is what it means by the CC and the BCC. Okay, now we go to email spam. Okay, so actually what is email spam? Okay, it's a types of electronic spam where unsolicited messages are sent by email. Okay, it's also known as junk email or unwanted email. Okay, it can contain computer viruses and it can be dangerous. Okay, how you can protect your email, okay, protect your content from spam? You can use spam blockers or spam filters to identify and eliminate any spam message.